BOLAS Sports Review, where every play breaks through. BOLAS Sports Review, the game, the glory, the truth. BOLAS Sports, review it, feel it, live it. BOLAS Sports, every legend starts here.
Welcome to BOLAS Sport Review.
Yes, that was the voice of BOLAS, the man himself. And I'm here, yours truly, Robbie. And both of us will be looking back at the just concluded White Ball Series tour to New Zealand. Some of the guys will be leaving and leaving the shores of New Zealand. But BOLAS, can we look back at the final ODI match? What could you tell the listeners what was the result, the viewers, what was the result of the just concluded
Well,
one just finished last night?
West Indies bat first, and the runs was hard to get. West Indies made 161 all out from 36.2 overs.
So we see where West Indies won the toss and decided to bat. Reasons known to them best. I don't know why they decided to bat, and I think West Indies is better chasing. But I have my suspicions why they decided to bat. I will expound on it as we go on. So give us some more details on the match.
I just gonna say I think it was the looks at the pitch, you know.
The pitch. Oh.
It was gonna be hard to bat at, even batting second, so they decided to bat first. And then New Zealand batted and made 162 for 6.
So let's look at our batting. Let's look at our batting at first.
First wicket fall at 30.
So as usual, we didn't get a good start. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't the worst. It wasn't the worst start of all. We got 30. You said.
Yeah.
We started with Campbell and Agis. Yes. Once again, they did not play Atenes, right?
No.
Yeah, I think Atenes deserve a rest.
So first went, made 17 from 19 balls.
Mm-hmm.
And then John tried to stay there, tried to make some runs, but unfortunately he got with those swinging ball that's swinging outside the half stump, swinging away from the half, and he got a hedge to the keeper.
Mm-hmm.
He made 26 from 24 balls.
Because what I observe is that that guy that was it the Giant who got
yeah, man, that got him, man.
Yeah, Jameson the Giant.
For instance, James, he was bowling over the wicket and John was going at him, hitting him. So he
changed the angle.
And the first ball swinging away from the half stump. You see, but I think John need to come forward more to those balls. Don't make them get the swing before they.
This is the type of cricket I want to see West Indies play. The thinking cricket, think the game. But
to me, the batting coach need to tell them what, because he played 3 matches, 3 one day, and he's getting out the same way. These balls are swinging from out on the half stump out
swingers
away. So then they should be telling him what to do. He need to bat different to those balls.
Do you think he's gonna be hard pressed in the test series, or is gonna be a different challenge?
For instance, the 1 days they have to be trying to make runs.
Okay.
You don't want a lot of ball too much ball to go away without making runs.
Oh, so you're saying that in the test match he can you have the luxury of leaving those balls alone.
Exactly.
Yeah, he can hands and shoulders, arms those balls, and allow them to go away.
Because some of the shots that you make when you come hard, those balls swinging and you come hard at it, you're gonna do that in the 1 day. Come hard at it, and sometimes you take the edge and go way up, almost on the boundary.
And in the test matches, you can leave them alone.
Yes, leave those and play them easy.
All right. So how did our boy Hope perform? That's about what Carthy. I understand that Carthy made a duck.
Yes. Second ball ducks. He played on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Hope came and he retired with reliable Hope came, but wasn't there for long. He made 60.
Okay. Well, I mean, Hope has served us well. You no matter how good a batsman, you can't expect him to come good all the time. He's gonna have 1 or 2 failures. And last ODI was such a occasion where we saw him didn't get a score, but he has served us well. And our boys need to step up. When Hope fails, someone else need to come in and fill the breach. And there was no one last night to hold their hand up. Chase tried, but Chase.
He made 38 from 51 balls, so he made a try.
And Greaves failed yet again.
Yeah. Rutherford, he made 19.
Yes, failed yet again.
Balls, so other person that make a little runs was Pierre.
Yes, I was thinking to myself about Pierre, that last wicket partnership. We were down 9 wickets, 37, 36 overs, 35 overs had already gone. Pierre was there farming the strike, and for no reason he gave Seals, which is number 11 batsman, the strike early in the over after the first ball of the over. I was saying to myself, what Pierre do? 'Cause he was farming the bowling so well.
Yeah,
He
so
gave Seal the strike after the first ball of the over.
yeah, him should try.
I was saying to myself, my, these batsmen, they're not thinking the game, or maybe they are just mentally weary.
Him should make him face a lot less ball because he didn't make any runs, but
Yeah.
he faced 16 balls.
And when Seal got the strike, what was Seal doing? Swinging for the hills. His job should be just to block. 'Cause we weren't in any hurry. We had all of 14 overs, remaining, 14 overs remaining, and he had just stay there and support Carrier, who was getting the ball over the boundaries. It
Because
behoves me. It behoves me to wonder what are these guys thinking.
and they had a little more runs. If they had like 200 runs, it would be a good fight.
Bet you'd be a
Because
better, yeah,
they lose New Zealand last 6 wickets, so it would be being at two more 200 on the board. It would be very
Yes,
good.
if we had 50 or 60 more runs to play with, you never can tell what would have happened. But as usual, our boys, they don't think the game. I don't know if Seals was mentally drained, but was on what he was doing. Oftentimes we see our batsmen play like this.
Especially every series when it comes to the last game. It's like West Indies give up on the last game. So
And when New Zealand came in, so we made 162.
yeah,
We were bowled out for 162 in 36
161,
161 in little
30,
over 36 overs.
yeah,
So that was a dismal feel, a team batting
yeah.
team batting display.
From you don't bat out the 50 overs,
Yeah, we
that
are in trouble.
in big trouble. So
So when the New Zealanders went to bat, they lost the two openers very early.
yeah, Conway made 11 from
Mm.
17 ball. Ravindra makes 17 from 22 balls. Young got out for 3. So
Yes, Young's wretched
yeah.
form continued.
So the man that came down and started holding the bat was Chapman.
Chapman, here goes Chapman
He
again.
made 64. So they was going because he made 10. So it was
Yeah,
Chapman.
our boys, they were bowling very good in the early stages as usual. Matter what, as usual. Ford is very good with the new ball,
Mhm.
along with Seals, and they were applied early pressure, getting 3 early wickets.
Right.
But then when they came off and they introduced Greaves and Springer, that's where
Mhm.
we fell down. That's where we fell down. Those bowlers, they won't frighten any team. They won't drive any scare into batsmen. Greaves and Springer, bits and pieces players. I don't know. I
Because
don't know. I don't know why Sammy is not playing lane. There we had a match, final match. Series was already decided. You should have given Lane and see what he's made out of. Give him a blowout. I don't know what side. I can't understand with this type of attitude that Sam is applying. I'm afraid to say, guys, we're not gonna make it to the World Cup in 2 years' time.
yeah, make him go there and see what it is on the New Zealand pitch. Well, I think he's saving him for the test.
Is Lane? I don't think Lane. Is Lane in the team for the test
Yes,
match?
I think Lane is in the test squad. I think.
Maybe unless he's hiding him from the New Zealanders. But even Django, he didn't play Django in none of the 3 day matches, 3 1 day matches. Just working. Hope is mentally tired. He must tired. He must be mentally tired, drained. Must be mentally drained. Can't get him to. You can't expect him to go there. Performing same way all the time.
And he's gonna be in the test.
And yes,
Yeah.
Sammy. I don't think Sammy all boxed up with him now, cause he takes on to himself everything. So he must get the blame. He's not selecting the team right. He's not rotating the boys. He's not picking the team right. Django should be given that game last night. Allow Hope to relax a little. He was mentally drained.
So not winning none of these one day, it's gonna affect their no points.
Yeah, but we didn't get any points from this game because you said so. New Zealand won, losing how many 6 wickets with many overs to spare, thanks to Chapman.
Chapman and Bracewell.
Yes,
They make
yes,
party. So they were the partnership that
standouts.
but
Hmm.
yeah, but only game together because
So look, go ahead.
the captain only made 9 and the next
Sat,
one made 2. So
yes. That's Satna. All right. So the White Series tour is done and dusted. We played 5 T20s. Four was yeah. We played 4 T20s, right?
no,
One was a washout.
one washout, the 5, one washout. Australia won 3 and West Indies won.
Australia won 3,
Yeah,
yes, and we won 1.
one. Yeah,
And we were competitive. We were competitive in 3 of the 4,
hmm
and in the ODIs we were competitive in 2, the first 2. I think the last one was a team batting display.
right.
When hope fails, the team fails, and we need to fix that going forward. If we're gonna get points for the ODI World Cup match, some of these batsmen will have to put their hand up, and make some runs. You would agree, my brother?
Yes, and well, they have some one day to play with. One would next year go and play one
That's
day.
next year. I think we do have one day coming up right now, but we have some T20s early next year. Early in 2026.
Right.
But we're gonna need some points because we didn't get any points. We didn't get any points in none of these 3 1 days.
So not looking so good. Not
Not
good at
looking good at
all.
all.
Not
And as we move towards the test, we're gonna be hard pressed because these test matches are a part of the World Test Championship cycle,
yes,
and New Zealand will be coming gunning for points.
yes,
They're
and
not gonna ease upon us.
How many points you need to go to the World Cup for 26?
Well, it's not a matter of points, it's a matter of ranking.
Oh,
I think the top 9 will go.
the
The top
top
9
9
will
is
go.
go, go to the top 9. Them are from 1 to 12.
Yes.
And the
So
top
we are
9.
so we and Bangladesh are in a tussle for that spot.
Yeah,
For
well,
that
we are
final.
9. I think we are 9, and Bangladesh is 10. That's
Yes.
what. Yeah.
So
So
Bangladesh will be trying to outdo us and try to get that nine spot.
do you guys know who the 12 are from ranking number 1?
Well, that can be had on the that can
Oh,
be that can be found out. But
oh.
the remaining, like Iraq, like Zimbabwe, and some of those other teams, the Ireland and those teams will fill the other
Who's
two.
number 1?
Number one might be, I think it's New Zealand, either New Zealand
no,
or
New Zealand is 2.
Australia.
New Zealand is 2.
And the other
I
is
know
two.
that New Zealand is 2. I
Maybe
think.
the Aussies might be number one. Number one might be Australia.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know.
going to check it out.
Yes.
But that can be with another podcast. We can elaborate on that. But
More than that.
we,
Okay.
we need to get we need to get we need to hold that spot down because Bangladesh will be coming at us. It is not much of a difference in point standing with us and Bangladesh, and not winning none of these 3 1 day matches wouldn't do our chances any good. Wouldn't have done our chances any good not to get any points.
But
You would agree, my brother?
yeah. I'm just making my fair lady know that in the T20s, you know that we are number 5.
Oh,
Yes.
that's good.
Yeah, we are number 5.
But it's in the test.
Yeah, but in the one day we are 9.
In the test
That's
match,
where,
in the test matches, I think we are 8.
yeah. So
But we're gonna need points in the World Championship Test match cycle because we haven't gotten any points. We were defeated 3-love by the Aussies, and we were defeated 2-love in the just concluded tour to India. So
so
we haven't.
I'm making my fair lady know that what happened. They take 9 from the top 10 in the one day,
Yes.
and then the rest. From 10, 11, 12 will have a playoff with some other country, and they will take like 2 from that and play, and they will join the World Cup team. So that is how West Indies. They are not in the top 19.
They might go for a playoff.
They have to go to a playoff. We sometime.
And just stick up in, just to not too straight for anybody talk about
Yeah.
playoff. Let us congratulate Rudolph Speed. He was given the interim head coach job for the Reggae Boys following
Okay.
the departure of the coach coach.
Head
His name
coach, yeah.
escapes me right now, but in his unsuccessful attempt to
Yeah,
get us
because
automatically
he
qualified.
resigned. He resigned.
Yes, he resigned.
And his brother of speed is the coach now.
Yes, he's the interim coach. He's gonna take us
Okay.
to the playoff in March. It's gonna be a daunting task, but a lot of detractors, he has a lot of detractors who doesn't agree with his ascendancy to that post.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
he's saying.
Yes, a lot of
He should,
a lot of
get
the
it
players, some of the present players,
uh,
did not agree with his
with his
appointment.
style,
Hmm?
with his style of coaching.
I don't know, but I don't know, but some of them are not pleased with his appointment. People like Mr. Lowe and others, But we see how that pans out. So back to the cricket, yes, sir. So dear man, so we're gonna go on to the test matches now, and we hope to garner some points from the test match coming up in short order.
And I'm just hoping for something good from West Indies in the.
I don't know if our fair lady can give us her opinion on the just concluded white ball series. Does she have anything to say about it
Well, yes.
from a layman's point of view?
Yes, definitely. Actually, it's my very first time watching an entire series, pretty
Yes.
much. And what I get to understand is what I didn't like was the bowlers from New Zealand, especially
The Giant.
the Giant. Yes, I think he was too aggressive. I mean, maybe that's his thing, but that was my opinion. I think but there's one thing I have to give him props for, Robbie. He's very smart in how he plays towards each different batters. He seems like he figure out their strategy and he work at that. So I look at that and I'm just thinking overall, the West Indies, though, they really need to come up with a better strategy.
Well, see, fast bowling, my fair lady, is a very aggressive way of bowling. You come in hard, you run in hard, and you bowl hard. So it's just a part of the game to be aggressive. Those fast bowlers, they are aggressive, and that's just a part of the game. The
Okay.
Yeah,
spinners have a more gentler run up, and
yeah.
you
But
I
know.
thought West Indies would have gotten at least one. That's what I was hoping for.
well,
Well, we could have easily won any of the first two, especially that second one there where Sealy fell apart.
Exactly.
He was our best bowler, and we expected him to come up
Yeah.
trumps, but he fell down bowling a no ball and fell to pieces. In the first one, our batsman was not able to get the ball away and left too much for the lower orders to do, and
Right.
we lost by 7 runs, a mere 7 runs, making just 7 runs, and just that we competed in the first, but we
Yeah.
just had some moments of disappointment and lapse.
Yeah.
and just to let you know that bowling, the James, so how he was bowling, it's not everybody can do what he was doing here now. He was bowling very good. You have to have a heart, know what you're doing to get the
Yeah.
ball swing
Yes.
away, so he's very good. He's good. He's strong, chopped in and strong. So that's how cricket go. The glory days. Oh, that's how our bowlers were, bouncing and swinging and all that.
So what happened to them? What happened? Is it that those good ones die out and the new ones that coming in needs to
We
go back to
still
the
have
drawing
some good
board?
bowlers. Some of our best bowlers are injured right now, but
Oh.
even Seals and Ford, they are bowling good. Seal is one of our best, but he is 10 over. You have in these, for instance, the one day you have 10 overs to bowl. In the T20 is 4 bowl over you get. So we'll see it in the test now. You bowl as much as you can bowl.
And looking back at our squad for the white ball games, I don't have a problem with Springer, but I don't think Springer should be bowling 10 overs. I don't think Springer should be bowling 10 overs, nor even Greaves for that matter. I think those bowlers are bits and pieces. I would share 10 overs between them and have another bowler, another specialist bowler there in the squad. So going forward, I hope Sammy, although his hands are tied because none of the Josephs are fit, so he's sort of limited. But I just think he should have given lane. I think we should have had 3 main fast bowlers there at the top, because the moment Ford and Seals come off, come out of the attack, the pressure is eased. And we see where it was the same thing last night. Getting 3 early wickets there with Seals and Matty Ford. When Greaves came on along with Springer, the pressure was eased. As I said earlier, those bowlers won't frighten any batsman. They will leak runs. They will hemorrhage runs.
So
Especially such a small total, we need another specialist bowler there. Too much bits and pieces players. In the T20s, I can understand because just 4 overs they'll be given each. But when it comes on to the 50 over matches, Sam, we need to have at least 3 good specialist bowlers, fast bowlers there.
yes.
And Trace would always own.
Well, yeah, they're bringing the old star in the test
Oh, we're
series.
talking about test now.
Yeah.
Move on to the test. It's a Kemar Rose. We're going to see what he has to do. He's very experienced. So let's not condemn him yet. But it's a questionable pick if you would ask me. And while we were watching this ODI, there was something exciting going on in Australia. First Ashes test. Yes, it was a shocker. Finished in 2 days. Right, Bolas?
Yeah, man, that is something. We are in 2 days they finish a test, man.
I believe the England dressing room right now is shell shocked because they were cruising at a 100 for 1 with a lead of 40 before lunch. I don't know what the English team had for lunch. What different they had for lunch from the Aussies. 'Cause when the Aussies came back, it was a different match. It turned the match on its head.
Yeah, because they put out for 1-4. So England made 172 in the first innings
Yes.
and 164 in the second innings.
So England made 172 in the first innings,
Mhm.
batting first, and in reply, the Aussies
Made
made
132.
132.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the England was leading right here.
By 40 runs.
Yeah, by 30.
And it's very rare. It's very rare that a team trailing on first innings comes back to win a match.
Right. So
It happens, but not that often. And you see the Aussies, they are a fighter.
yeah. So
And so in their second innings, they were given 205 to win.
right.
Because they came roaring back after England going to lunch at 100 for 1. They were promptly bowled out after lunch. They toppled over for 164.
Right.
They add 40 to that. Aussies were given 205
Yeah.
to win.
Which you
And
think
Travis led.
the pitch was playing, you think New England would get the Aussies out easily or get them out before the 200?
Yeah, because the pitch was bouncing and
But
it
the
was the first.
Aussies went down, brother.
Yes.
And they won one there, made 205 for 2. They
Yes,
won
with
wickets.
Travis Head as an opener.
Yes, made 123.
Yes, he wasn't the regular opener. The regular opener was Kawaja, but he wasn't able to open because he spent a lot of time off the field because of some injury, some back problem he had there. As a result of that, he wasn't eligible to open, and Travis Head held his hand up and say, "I will open." But incidentally, the same Travis Head he mainly opened in the white ball game, the one days and the T20s. So he held his hand up and decided to come down and bat. So right there and then, Bolas, he came to the crease with a white ball mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he started playing his shots and
Yeah,
it came
because
off.
he made that 123 from 83 balls.
Yeah, with the 100 coming in 69 balls.
16-4 and 4 sixes.
Yes, the 100 coming in 69 balls. So it was a blistering innings.
Yes, he was
And
hitting it.
he hit they hit the England bowlers off their line because they were bowling short balls to him and he was just peppering the boundaries.
Okay.
In front of 50,000 people. 50,000, the crowd was 50,000 strong.
That's the Aussies, man.
Yeah, man. Test matches are live and well in those parts.
Yeah.
India and Australia, man, the crowds turn out.
Yeah, so very.
And incidentally, in this match, Bolas, there's something to note. It's the first time ever in the first 3 innings of the match, a wicket fall without a score being on the board.
Okay.
Yeah, without a run being on the board. In the first innings of the England at bat, they lose a wicket without a run being on the
Right.
board.
Yes.
And in the first innings of the Aussie, same thing happened.
Yeah.
And in the first innings of England, in the second innings of England, a wicket fall without a run on the board. So right there we see Crawley, he made a pair.
Okay, yes.
First ball ducks in the first innings, second innings, same ducks, first ball ducks. So that's a record to take note of.
Right.
The first 3 innings of the match, wicket fall, no runs on the board.
Mm.
So It is what it is, and
So that man, that wicket was playing. Nobody was getting runs in the early batting, because when you look, the high score in the first innings was 52. In the second innings, the high score was 26. In the third innings, the high score was 37.
And incidentally, Chris Broad was saying that it was the worst Australian. Chris Broad is an Englishman, a former English player,
Mhm.
former player, England player. He was saying that it's the worst Australian team he has ever seen, and now he have to eat his word.
After they won the game.
Yes, you have to eat his word because standout bowler for Australia was made 7 wickets in the first innings in the absence of Pat Cummins. And Pat Cummins is one of their better fast bowlers, and there was no Hazelwood there either. So as a result of that, Steve Smith was the captain, and he handled the team well.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he handled the team well. And what I noticed with Steve Smith, realizing that Mitch Starks is bowling well, he didn't hold him back. Introduced him early
And
on.
yes, he bowled 12.5 overs
On
for
the
50
trot.
runs. Yeah, and the trot for
Yeah.
58 runs and take 7 wickets.
Mm.
And that
One,
was,
one thing with bowlers, when they say they take a wicket, the captain can't take the ball from them,
yes, when I get wicket, yeah. That's me say that too. That's what me say. When you get 1 wicket in a over, you can't change him. Get 2 wickets, you can't change him. You have to bowl him.
And of note, whenever Stokes has Stark has become Stokes' nemesis. He has taken him 11 times in test matches.
What?
Yes, and whenever he walks to the crease, Smith would, and if Stark is not on, Smith would introduce him promptly.
Right away.
Right away. And this type of cricket I want to say West Indies. Be
Yeah.
proactive, Think the
Yeah.
cricket.
Yes.
Just like what you were saying that Tim Robinson, Shepherd used to get Tim Robinson over and over and over again, and Tim Robinson came into bat, and Hope didn't introduce Shepherd in until late. We're observing that.
You're right. You see that's how cricket going now.
Yeah,
That's
you
how,
got to think the game and look at
yes.
these little moments.
Yeah. You see a man, get a man, you put him on right away.
As the man come in. If you know the
Yes.
man is his nemesis,
Yes.
the ball is his nemesis. As you
Yeah.
see him come in, you put him in promptly.
Right away.
You
So
know,
you want to
seize the
get it.
moment.
That's what you're playing for. You want to get the wicket right away. Yes, brother. So how much game there? How much? What the series? That series
It's
England
a
and
5 match series, and the
Mat-
first one just completed. So
okay.
the Aussies are 1 up. So they
Mhm.
have a almost 2 week break now because of the match finishing so early.
Okay.
So
Yes.
they will have a tour match. I think they have a tour match between the second test. So I know England can come back. They'll come roaring back.
So it's not West Indies alone getting ball out in 2 days.
In 2 days we have company.
Have company, brother. Yes, sir. Man.
So I think that's it for now for this podcast, and we will be following the Ashes and also the Test tour in New Zealand by the West Indians.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So as usual, what we say here, you might or might not agree, but as usual, let's agree to
Disagree.
and drop your comments in the comment section. Like, subscribe, and share. We're out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, subscribe, and share. BOLAS Sports. Oh, yes.